Christ has been in this country for over 50 years. The first staff person was Billy Graham, and it was realized very quickly that the way to reach young people was in their local schools. And so 50 years ago, Campus Life was birthed, and men and women went onto campuses and hoped to make change in our high school campuses. 20 years later, it was realized that middle school ministry, or junior high at that point, was also needed greatly, as the issues that were facing high schoolers very quickly were now facing the middle school students. As an organization, as a ministry in this city, there's just some really exciting things that have gone on, and I believe that we're really on the precipice of something pretty exciting in this city with our 3 ministries that we have, branches of Youth for Christ. One of those is Campus Life, one is City Life, and one is Teen Parents. I personally have more of my time spent doing Campus Life. I do Zionsville West Middle School. We have Steve and Allison Orth, who are doing Zionsville Middle School and High School. And then Susie Jordan, who also goes to Eagle, is our teen parent director for the city. And she's just started in this last couple of years an incredible program reaching out to young moms who are still in school, who are having babies and need extra support. And then City Life is just around the corner, and we hope to launch that on April 18th. And that is actually down by Arsenal Tech High School, down on Michigan Street. And we were given a building, and we are looking forward to starting ministry down there. You know, often when you're up in the suburbs and you see many churches all over the community, we can drive from one church to another. We believe that there are hundreds of kids going to church, and why would you need a Campus Life sharing the hope of Jesus in the middle of Zionsville? If the numbers play themselves out the way that we believe that they do, is that we have over 3,000 students in our middle school and high schools in Zionsville community. There is probably only 400 of those who are really tracking with a vital youth ministry. There might be, a few more that attend church on occasion, but ones that we can actually track where they are and who they are. That means there's over 2,600 students in this community who do not have any connection with somebody that cares and is a person of faith. And so we believe that our role is to go out and find those kids and to bridge that gap between the church and the schools and bring those kids to know Jesus. We're always looking for people to come alongside us. When you say our Youth for Christ tagline is every young person one at a time. Well, if you're going to come up with an audacious tagline like that says every, there's no way that an organization can do that by itself. And we actually hopefully don't believe that we can do that by ourselves. It has to be in partnership with the church. And ultimately we do want these kids to be in church. The last thing we want is for a student to remain in Campus Life or a young mom to remain in Teen Parents and not bridge that gap to the church, because church is for a lifetime. I have a lot of families, especially from Eagle, that are helping us with middle school ministry and high school ministry, and they tend to do that with their kids. Their kids come along, are enjoying it, they're part of the program. Those kids are inviting their friends. That's a vital part of what we do. Many students who don't know Jesus, who are in our schools, then the parents are able to serve. They're able to be there during our club programs, small groups, or student leadership. And their kids actually get to see them minister to their friends, and maybe in a different environment than they typically see their mom and dad serve. We have over 16 people on a Friday morning that show up with their own kids and serve other kids at the same time. When I look around any given week when I'm doing ministry, it is a privilege, and I'm also, I guess I'm kind of proud of the fact that I look at my friends who I go to church with here at Eagle, coming out every week, faithfully serving. And, it's such a blessing that we can serve into our local community. And as a church, as the leadership of our church looks at that and says, you are actually serving Eagle by going and serving in our schools. I couldn't think of anything more that I would want to be part of, is a church that says it isn't about who's coming to my church, it's about how do we mobilize people into our community. And you know, we've got people that we rub shoulders with here that every week are out with these kids, and it's just a blessing to be part of that.